Why, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How you all doing today? Hope everybody set fine and dandy. Not doing too awful bad here in old Kentucky. Guys, it's Thursday afternoon. It's about 5:37 and it's about 80 degrees outside, so it's pretty warm. Going to make a little video today, guys. We're going to kind of just mess around here in the shop. I got to try to get a battery supply ready for our next radio we're going to be doing. So I'm going to try to make a little power supply. I'm going to have to order some rechargeable batteries, but I'm going to go ahead and build a power supply because I think I can still just switch when I order the batteries. I think I can switch the batteries with the ones I'm going to use today with those, and then I can recharge it all the time. I won't have to keep buying these 9-volt batteries. But I'm really been enjoying that little shortwave radio. I did find out that the coils that we used yesterday, that we switched, that's broadcasting, and then the one there on the right, that's the one, the original one with the radio, and that is the shortwave. So to get shortwave, we got to use that, which I want to do some experimenting, and I'm going to try, because I made a lot of coils for my crystal sets. Actually, up on top if there's one, I want to try to experiment and use some of my coils in it, my coils. So, but I've really been enjoying it. Actually been moving some stuff around today. I moved the battery farm set radio that sat there almost a year. I put it on the shelf behind me. Actually made some room in the attic and the garage. That's kind of having my old busted up radios. So I got a nice little place for those in case we ever need parts or tubes or whatever. So I'm getting a little bit more room. But I wanted that little radio there so I can enjoy it and play it, because I got to run the antenna and everything to it, and that's the best place for it. But other than that, I finally had a long day at work. Finally got that finished. We got one more day tomorrow to have our weekend. So, but I thought I'd bring you guys along, making this little power supply, little DC power supply. I'm going to try to use banana clips for like the wires that we hook into the radio and stuff. I forgot to stop and I was wanting some power switches, which I don't know if I'm going to use switches or not. We'll just have to see as we go. So, guys, get comfy and we'll try to make this thing. Alrighty, guys. So what I'm wanting to do is use this little box. I want to get something more permanent, because I have a lot of them radios, battery powered radios, and I'm wanting to make a power supply, and I would love to have a little like variac thing on here to turn it down. I've been thinking on that, how I can do that, but I don't know if we'll get to that today, because I'm still trying to figure what to use. I think I have a couple of those little rheostats around here somewhere, but I've got to find them. But what I was wanting to do, got some of these banana clips, or banana jacks. Get the fan on me, it's so hot in here. But I was going to drill a hole here and here and put these in, and then I got two sets, one for the A supply and one for the B supply. So that's what I want to do. I want to start trying to get these fitted in, and then we'll put our batteries, get those all sorted and get everything wired up. So I'm going to give the shop about another 15 minutes, guys, to cool down. I'm just pouring a sweat. We'll go ahead and get this case opened up. kind of get a layout, but man, this air conditioner needs to hurry up and cool it down. So I'll open this thing up. I was going to try to make an amp out of this little box, but I can get another one of these. I've just been trying to figure, ever since I bought it, I have been wanting to make something out of it. It was made in Japan. There's a little box, hobby box, I guess, to make whatever you want. Top off. We will be needing that for a while. So now, I'll open one of these up. Let's see what it came with here. Have the plug itself. So I'm wondering, I need to get some of these little plugs. Yeah, it works. It could be a little tighter. I'm gonna have to order some of these little things, little probes. I guess this goes in like that, maybe. Right, maybe that's the back side. Here's the little nut washer. So what? We'll put one on this side, and then we'll put a set over here, and that'll give us our start. So what I'll probably do here, guys, I'll just take this and I'll lay that there like that, and I'll mark that, and then we'll drill a hole. And see, what I'm going to do is make us a power supply like this. I've got some brand new batteries here, and that's what, for the time being, that's going to be in like that, and then we'll run our wires. And I also have a wall wart little thing that we can put in the back for the charger, so when I get some rechargeable batteries, we can just plug the charger up and charge them up. So I'm going to get that put in while we're at it too. So pretty much what we'll have, what we won't have is, for today, is rechargeable batteries, but we'll have batteries for it to work for at least this next radio that I'm wanting to work on this video coming up. And I just want to make something, because if we can make a little box, little power supply box, it'll look better than that just laying around, you know what I mean? And plus, like I said, when I get rechargeable batteries, we'll keep it charged, and I won't have to keep going to the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree and buying these batteries. They're $1 a quarter piece, so you can see how that can add up. I usually, for each radio, I go down there and buy 10 of them. So I'm going to let this shop cool down a little bit, and we'll get started, guys. Alright, guys, let's get this measured out. I hope I got big enough drill bits. I think I got, yeah, that one will do good on that one. But here's the wall wart thing, the charger, and that is a big, that's going to take a pretty good sized drill bit. I don't know if I got one that size or not. Not even close. So I may have to wait on that, guys, until I get a bigger drill bit. And I can't charge any batteries yet anyway, so put that on the back burner. So for right now, let's get all the wires and everything hooked up and get these banana jacks hooked up. So it's going to go like that. Good there. Out in the middle. Now if I can get them holes drilled, that's the big question. Sometimes stuff drills easy, sometimes it don't. Just never know. How you guys been doing today on this Thursday? Hope y'all said fine. How am I going to position this thing? You always should have a piece of wood on your workbench, guys. This thing comes in handy all the time. I think it's probably pretty daggone old piece of wood too. I found it somewhere, and it's got those woodworm holes everywhere in it. It's probably just one sneeze away from being a petrified piece of wood. But anyway, I've used this piece of wood all the time. Doing all kinds of different things with it. You wouldn't think a piece of wood would be a multi-tool. It is. Alright, let's see if I can get this drilled. There's one. I need to, next time at Harbor Freight, I need to get me one of those little strikers, one of those little things that put a little divot in there, so it makes it easy for you to start drilling. This has little rubber feet on it and everything. Now we can step it up a little bit, because that's definitely not going to fit. So we'll step it up another. We'll just keep going up in size. This ain't going to be like a super exciting video, but it'll give you something to watch and me something to do. I think I can go ahead and get the full size, which would be probably that one. drilled out. Where'd that thing go? Oh, perfect. That never happens. That's perfect. We got some little covers here. I think this goes like that. And that goes in like that. Need the little black one. And the black one. Go like that. And in like that. And this part here, I think it would go like that, but I'm not for sure. No, I think it all goes on the front. I think it goes like this. Like that. That's the first time I've ever installed these guys, so I think that's right though, and then those would go in. Go in there. I want to. I think it goes in like that. And then you put your little lock washer. Well, I drilled those holes square. think that's as good as that's going to get. So, I don't know how I got a little crooked on me. You can't really tell though. It's slightly down a little bit on this side. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to measure. So let me get the other one in the same place. Let's see. Where's my 8-pin go? Actually, 1 inch, that was perfect. One inch. It needs to be right there. So, open up a new package here. Guys, I have quite a few of these banana jacks. If you guys need any, I guess leave it there in the comments and I can figure out how to send you a set. Maybe I can give you my email or whatever. I know all this old testing equipment stuff, sometimes these wear out. I probably got 20 or 30 packages. I don't see myself using that many. There's the model number 2269-0. We need this part here to measure with. Did I smear that? Yes, I did. All that hard work measuring and I messed it up. 1 inch. There. Alright, that don't look close. What the heck did I do? Huh? Oh, that's the bottom. Alright, I know. I think I got it pretty much close. As Terrell Fixes all said, it's not a space shuttle. So it can be almost close and it'll work. Probably right there. Don't move on me. And as I say that, it's moving everywhere on me. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and drill that off camera. That way I don't bore you too much. Alright guys, I'm just kind of cleaning up these metal shavings real quick. And then we'll get that other side put on. I about wore this little broom out, and my dustpan's seen better days too. Well, I had to find another one at the dollar store. It lasted for almost 2 or 3 years though. Alright. Get ready to put those on now. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm gonna get these back on, get them on. I was wanting to put an LED light, but the only thing stopping me is I really don't have a globe, I don't think. Let me go get my little box of lights. I just had like a little globe. I don't really need it for like to see if the power's on this. I would need a switch. What I really need is like when I actually get the rechargeable batteries and I charge it, I want it, you know, a little indicator light. If I just had a little globe, something like, maybe I can make that work. Maybe I could put an LED down in there. I don't really know what that... I don't know if that's... I guess that's a light bulb. It's fancy, ain't it? I mean, I probably could just use that and then hook it in here. I don't know if this even works. I think it's a 6 volt. It's really old. Let me see. Let's test it. If it's a 6 volt, I don't know if we can use it or not. Well, it's not working on 6 volts. I wonder if it's 12 volts. I don't know how you hook it up, to tell you the truth, guys. Let's see. That's the ground. Let's try a 12 volt battery. Ground. No. Whoa! Whoa! Battery's good. Anything welded? I don't know if that's blowed. I don't know. It may just be a may just be like a lens. Sure looks like it's supposed to be a light though. I don't know. How do we get off on that? back in there. We got these little tiny ones like this. I think these are 6 volt. 2.5 volts. So I would definitely have to use a resistor. Probably what would y'all think? Probably about a 50K resistor to bring that down when you're charging it. But we'd probably be using I can use a 6 volt wall wart to charge it with. 2.5. Not very many voltages. What else we got in here? We have this one. This one's 2.5. They're so cute though. Look how cute those little dots are. It's not very much. Oh, this is 12 volts. Might be able to use that, guys, if it works. It's an awful small bulb for 12 volts. Let's see what it does. Nothing. I don't know where the ground would be. See, the wire goes in there. And this had to be the ground. I wonder if we could. If I do it one more time, I keep scaring myself. It works. Wonder why it ain't working through this. Because that would be perfect. Yeah, it should work. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. I just didn't have it. So that's a 12 volt plot. So maybe we can use that. We can put that right in the middle, drill a hole, and just have that little bulb sticking out. We'll have to think about it. I wish I had something with a globe on it though. Because that little bulb, you know what I mean? The one that I used on, if y'all remember the video I made on that bucking transformer, that was perfect, that little light. That little indicator light. I'll have to think about it. But I think that may work if I wanted to. It's just the bulb was going to be sticking out of this like that. Food for thought, I guess. Now, where'd that one little thing go? Or ruby one? Did I lose it? I'll have to find it. Put it back in there so I don't lose it. Alright, guys, let's get back. I went down a different path there for a minute. Let's get back on track. Let's get this one put in. And I was wondering if that piece right here goes on the back. I'm still not 100% sure where that goes. Starts going on, then it stops on me. There it goes. Man, he's like been stubborn. We're always back on her like I want to. Let me get those on, guys. Guys, I think, you see how I put that black piece on, out here on the front with this? I believe this is how it goes, because this looks better, and also that I think that needs to have an insulator on the back. That just looks better, and it looks correct this way, not this way. So I'm going to switch this one around, and that's what we're going to do it, okay? Because I do believe that's the correct way. So let me get that taken care of, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I got those on. And also, guys, I was going to tell y'all, these feel like really good quality parts. They're new old stock, and you can tell these was made back in the day, because you just can feel that plastic. It just feels great. It don't feel Chinese sheesh or nothing. It's just very good, and it looks good. So we got those on. Now all we gotta do is get our batteries in. I don't think we're going to do the A supply tonight. We're just going to concentrate on the B supply, because the radio we're going to be working on, we need two 1.5 volts, and I've got that covered for right now. But I am going to fix this where we'll have a 6 volt power supply for the A. And this is going to be one of them projects that I just keep adding to, you know. This is kind of the starting point. So we'll definitely, like I said, I want to get some rechargeable batteries ordered here. I don't know when, because some things are expensive. My foot's itching. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me get everything up here we need next. We got some wires and get some wires soldered in. And also, guys, I was sitting here taking a little break, and I was thinking if some way I could put a rectifier in there and turn the AC down into DC, and then use a I guess a transformer down. We could use, like, put it right at 90 volts, and then we need some way to turn it up and down, because like some radios don't need 80 volts or 90. Or we could take some diodes and do it that way too. Take the 120 houseboat down, turn it into DC. Right now we'll just stick with the batteries, but that's something I'm probably going to look into. That way I don't even have to worry about rechargeable batteries. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Guys, I got thinking, not tonight, but later on down the road, we'll just put a bridge rectifier on this thing and try to just get it where we're around 120 houseboats to it and do it that way. And we'll do our A voltage about 90 volts and the A voltage at 6 volts and see how that goes. Because these batteries, dealing with this all the time, kind of stinks. The radio, guys, that we're going to be working on tomorrow, it takes two 1.5 volts, so we'll just wire both sides into this one battery. I should put these in series, that way have more juice, but yeah, that'd be alright. That first solder job gave me problems. Hopefully this one goes on a little easier. I had that green wire, it took me forever. I don't know why. It should have just went one thing. Can't keep this thing still. We'll do the same thing. I need a little vise over here in the shop. That should be enough solder to hold that little wire. There. Alright. That'll go there. Put a little glue. I'm almost out of my glue stick. And there's that. Now I can cut these wires off where I want them. That's the positive. It goes over here. Solder that in. Alright, got that one in. Did that stay on back here? Yeah. Alright. Now let's get the negative. Get the negative on. Perfect. So there's our 1.5 volt for the radio tomorrow. Now we gotta get this glued in. Somebody sent a push down on that where I'm running low. Come on. A little bit more. Yeah. And one good thing about, like I said, this glue, when we go put a bridge rectifier, that glue will come right off. They just keep it in there for us right now, good and stable. Alright, now all we gotta do is solder these wires on, guys. We're closer to home. I need a little solder on these wires. Look horrible. And I just dropped my solder. I need a little solder on this wire, and it would help if it would stay still. Perfect. Put it right in positive. It fell off. Of course it did. Perfect. Got a couple of that off. Too much wire exposed. There we go. And now we gotta get the ground. Same thing. Put a little solder on the wire. Did I lose my solder again? No, I didn't. There it is. Put a little solder on my wire. I might get a new tip. My tip broke. Sure did. How did that happen? I've never had a tip break like that. I think it broke. Or it might just have solder on it. It's just a pain when you can't. Is that supposed to spark like that, Sparky? Did that thing go off again? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm having some Alright guys, I finally got it all soldered in. So there's what it looks like. My light went out and my battery's going dead. Great. Let me go get my charger. They're not even scared of me. I tell you what, they scare me at night when I come out. There's a little buck and he'll snort at me. Where you going? I think she was born last year. That might be, I think he. That may be a little buck. I think that is a little buck. I don't see no little horns. Little spots. Alright guys, my little light isn't working. And battery's too dead. Turn that one on, maybe it'll kick on here in a few minutes when it gets a little bit more charged. So what we need to do now guys, we need to mark what's what. So we know let's test them. Let's see what the voltages are. We'll try the 90 or the 80 volts first. Something ain't working. Something ain't working here. My battery actually getting warm. So let me see what's going on. Alright guys, I ran into a little bit of problem. I think one of these banana jacks was touching the frame, because my battery got super warm and it actually killed it a little bit. It took it down from 80 volts and it's got 65 volts now. So I took this back apart and I drilled the holes bigger and I got them centered. I tried to put some of this heat shrink in between, but I just don't have the right size to fit it. I either got this one or the rest of them's too big. But now I checked it with the continuity and we should be good because there's no beeps. So let's try it again. That's what it was, guys. It's good to go now. We're at 66 volts. I don't know how we lost about 10 volts. I guess where it was grounding itself out. So if you never put these in, guys, make sure those pins don't touch the frame. Which I was kind of aware of that when we flipped that. When we flipped this over, that little black piece. That's why I figured that's what it's for. But it was still on this side. It was still touching. This side did great first try. We got. I'll show you on that one. On the A side, we have 1.3 volts. And then over here on B voltage, we had the 66. This was a fun little project, guys. If y'all want to do it, I mean, yeah, it's just using batteries. Oh gosh, great! This whole last hour's been nothing but that, guys, and I've kept it paused quite a bit because I have had one thing after another happen. One thing after another, but that's the way it usually is. Nothing new. So there's our little power supply. So all we need to do now is just get her back put on, or top put on, and we should be able to go. Actually, first, guys, let's put some stickers on it. Let's put some stickers. I'm going to go ahead and put 80 volts here, because that's what it's supposed to be. Actually, I may put 90, because I've got enough room to add 2 more batteries. So we'll put 90 volts, even though it's 66 right now. Let's see, we need a 9. Here's a 9. Should I put it on the top or bottom? I guess we'll put it on top. I need some tweezers. Need some tweezers. Got some tweezers. No, it fell off. I'm gonna cry. Try that again. Right there. There's a 9. Now we need a 0. Now we need a V. I still have any. Oh, I hope I do. Alright, I found a V. I'll put a V right beside of it. $90 volts. We need a D. Right there. Got a little crooked on me. And we need a C. $90 volts DC. Now we need a 1.5 volt, so we need a 1. One. We need a point. I got a point on here. I have dollar signs. have one, but it's super, super small. Finally got the point on there. That was a pain in the butt. Now we need a 5. If I can get it off of here. Come on. Shouldn't be that hard. I don't do well with little tiny itsy things. Oh. Finally. Now we need to be Alright, 1.5 volts. Now I need a D. Almost got it, guys. Almost got it. D, and we need a C. I don't drop it. And a C. Alright guys, there's that. Nothing's getting hot. Everything's good to go. 1.5 volts and 90 volts, which we know that's only 65 right now, but we can add 2 more batteries. That way we won't have to change our numbers when we add them. Smart thinking, huh, guys? Sometimes I just surprise myself. Then back in there, might need those again one day. So let's get the cover back on it. And I think we're done, guys. I think we're done with this one. Like I said, on down the road, maybe we can put a bridge rectifier. We'll build us one of those. Make sure we save on batteries, but it wouldn't be portable. I'd really like to get some rechargeable batteries. I don't know which one I want the most. tell you the truth, I just don't know. And also, if we put a battery charger, rechargeable batteries and charge it, we can put this little tiny fan up on the top there, and we can keep that cool. That'd be pretty neat to hook to it. And I got all these ideas going through my head. But sometimes simple is best. So just have to see, I guess. And I didn't think it was going to be a long video, but it ended up being pretty long. Alright guys, there's that. Don't that look pretty snazzy? It looks better than just battery sitting on your desktop, don't it? Let's test it one more time, make sure it's doing good.